Hello, it's JCL Plays, and DCX Sonic is soon, and by soon I mean next week. I am hopefully going to have this video up by Friday, and the first issue comes out Wednesday, so that's 5 days until the first issue. I said in my last video that I want to talk about DCX Sonic, and that's true. I have a mission statement for DCX Sonic, and that is, I want to be talking about this for the next 2 years. As long as it's going on, I want to talk about it. I am so excited for this series, and I kind of want to be the quote-unquote hype guy. I hate it, but yes, I am excited for it, and I would love to promote it. But to actually start this whole video of a wish list and predictions, we have the characters. I'll go through the main cast that's already been confirmed. So that cast being Sonic as the Flash, Shadow as Batman, Amy as Wonder Woman, Tails as Cyborg, Silver as Green Lantern, and Knuckles as Superman. I think that that's all very, very solid, very good. I couldn't have done it any better. Good job. Yeah, it works. All of it works. Here's where the fan casting comes in on my part. I have also maybe took some influence from Twitter, so bear with me here, but a lot of these are how I feel primarily. And the first is Rouge as Catwoman. Come on. A double-cross spy thief that's out for my jewels. And a cat burglar. It works. They're both thieves. And they're very similar in character. I think it's perfect. And I really hope that she can be Catwoman, and I hope that they make that true. The Batman and Shadow connection, Rouge and Catwoman, it works, it works, it works, it works. So next is Robotnik as Lex Luthor. When I think of Lex Luthor, I think of like mech suits from the Lego game. That's just where my mind jumps to. And when I think of Robotnik, I think of like mech suits and just robotics, obviously. And it works. I think that both of them are pretty similar. They're both bald. I mean, it's perfect. I don't know who else I would do there. So next is Blaze as Firestorm. And if you're not familiar with Firestorm, he's been in a lot of stuff. I'm familiar with him from Batman Brave and the Bold primarily, and also he's in Injustice 2, and I'm pretty sure he was also in the Justice League Unlimited series, which I will probably mention a lot because I love Justice League Unlimited. There's not really all that many fire characters in DC to my knowledge, and he was the one I have the most knowledge of that I could think of off the top of my head, so I decided to go with him for Rouge. Blaze, I think it works. Now we have the Chaotix, and I've tried to model them kind of after the Titans, so bear with that. And starting is SBO as Robin, specifically Titan Robin, obviously, and I think that Robin would be Damian, because Damian is essentially a ninja. I mean, the League of Shadows, Ra's al Ghul, I think that it works. I don't know who else I would get for SBO. I can't really think of any other ninja-type characters off the top of my head in DC that's prominent. He wouldn't be hanging out with Shadow, I don't think. I guess he could. Maybe. We'll see. I kind of like it. Next would be Vector, and I have him as Beast Boy. He's green. He's a crocodile. Well, I mean, I guess all of them are animals, but yeah, it works. He's green. I like it. I don't think that would happen, though, but I like it. And this one, I don't like. Charmy as Starfire, that's not good casting. I'm telling you that right now. It's not good. I don't know who else to put Charmy as. I was thinking maybe even Silky, because I couldn't think of anyone for Charmy, and that's kind of sad. If you can think of anyone, please tell me. I would love to see all of your list of characters. I want to compare and contrast what we think, all of that. So yeah. Send in your list. I'm grateful to read them. Next is Big as Aquaman, which is one of my favorites on this list. Big, he loves fish. Aquaman, fish. It works. And I'm gonna say it works a lot, but it's good. I think. I think it's definitely a stretch. I don't think that'll actually happen, but come on. I mean, that'd be pretty funny. definitely. Next is, and this is where we're getting some IDW characters, which I think could be possible. In all the covers I've seen for DC X Sonic so far, I haven't noticed any IDW, so this is kind of iffy. But to start IDW characters, we have Tangle as Plastic Man, which I pretty like that casting. I think of Tangle with her tail that, grabs stuff and does things like that. When I think about Plastic Man, I think about his stretchy arms that grab stuff. I mean, that wrap around anything. He just goes on stuff. It's kind of like Tangle, and that's just what I thought of. I think that would be pretty funny. It would be pretty good. Yeah. Next, we have Whisper, who is undoubtedly my favorite IDW Sonic character, if not my favorite Sonic character in general. And I kind of had a hard time placing her as someone, but I decided to give her Green Arrow. It's not the best, but when I was kind of thinking Arrowverse Green Arrow, and I think that kind of fits. But I do like the comic portrayal, and also in comics, Plastic Man and Green Arrow kind of have a connection there, so that's nice. I think that it would be fine. I will say, and this is kind of a side note, I'm not saying this casting, but design-wise, Deadshot would be perfect. The masks are similar. Deadshot uses weapons. Whisper uses Wispins. I mean, it's great. Next, we have Surge as Lobo. Oh, I love Lobo. I'm so glad that he's coming to the DCU with Jason Momoa next year in the new Supergirl movie. It's going to be great. And I think that Lobo brings the same energy as Surge. Surge brings the same energy as Lobo. They're both heavy, and they're both kind of funny to an extent. So I like that. I think that it would be good. I doubt that will happen, but it would be awesome to see. Next, we have Dr. Starline as Brainiac. I don't really have much to say about this one. It's okay. It's okay. I'll just skip that one. And now we have the Deadly Six. And I have intentionally made them Batman's Rogue Gallery. And starting that Rogue Gallery, we have Zsasz as Joker. When the Shadow Batman promo came out in September for Batman Day in 2024, I was like, I thought that Zsasz would be a good Joker then, and I think that still holds up now, after, 5-6 months of thinking? So, yeah, I think that would be great. Zsasz gives that crazy energy that Joker gives. Even design-wise, I could just see that being good. Next we have Zavok as Bane. And Zavok and Bane, they're both big, they're both bad, they grunt sometimes, so yeah, I think it works. My friend had a good point when I was mentioning it to him. He was saying that Zavok could be like Apocalypse, or not Apocalypse, that's X-Men, sorry, my bad. But Doomsday, and have the Legion of Doom as the Deadly Six, which I think that's a great idea, but just for my list personally, I have Batman's Rogues Gallery, because I like that, but I also like the Legion of Doom, so shout out, I guess. But next, we have Xena as Poison Ivy. Poison Ivy, green. Xena, green. They give the same exact energy. I'm pretty sure Xena's probably modeled kind of after Poison Ivy. I think that it would be great. They're both... I like it. I like it a lot. Now, the next three, I don't like as much. And I'm not even as familiar with their... I'm not really all too familiar with the Deadly Six. I played Lost World on the Wii U when I was a lot younger, and I don't remember much about it at all. And you just rarely see them, so I'm not too familiar. But next we have Zomom as Penguin. I don't really have much of an explanation here. Same with Zeke as Riddler and Zora Scarecrow. There's not really much. Well, I think my reasoning for Zeke was because of like, his like staff or whatever, and I think of Riddler with a cane, so I think that's where I got that. And Zora's Scarecrow, I mean, just kind of depressing, all that. It might work, and kind of the skinniness, I think that it kind of feeding the Scarecrow. Now these are gonna be fun. This is the final 3, and if there's characters I'm missing, I'm sorry. I tried to keep this kind of realistic, but at the same time, there's some throws. If you have any more, please share, like I said earlier. Here's where it's fun. Black Doom with Darkseid. We know that Darkseid is going to be in this story, so that's not a stretch. I also had Iblis as Darkseid when I was working on this early, but I'm like, I think Black Doom would work a lot better in many ways. So I would love to see that. I wonder how this whole story is going to work out. Mephiles as Sinestro, which my friend told me that was what he said, and I thought that was a great idea. I had Mephiles as Ares, which is in the Wonder Woman camp. But Sinestro, I thought was pretty good, and I kind of like that more than Ares, and I think it works more than Ares. So, yeah, I think that's great. Thank you for helping me with that one. I know you're seeing this. Next, and I know this is going to make people very excited. Metal Sonic Reverse Flash. It's perfect. Come on. Sonic and Metal Sonic, Flash, Reverse Flash. Come on. It's cool. Zoom, all that. Whatever you want to do, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Please, I would love to see it. Now we're going to be transitioning into a wishlist item, and also a prediction is an animated movie. I have seen... Okay, let me rephrase this. An animated movie, I think, is pretty likely. The comic run ends in September, but this is lasting through 2026. What gives? What if they're working on an animated movie? No, hear me out. No, I know it sounds crazy, alright? You gotta bear with me. I'm kind of using the TMNT versus Batman as a cornerstone, an example here. IDW did a DC collab, and in turn was the TMNT Batman comic, which eventually got an animated movie. TMNT's ownership lies in the hands of Viacom and Nickelodeon, which Nickelodeon's under Viacom. Same with Sonic. Sonic's obviously under Sega, but I mean, some of their commercial rights are under Viacom, I'm pretty sure. So I think it's pretty likely. And that time gap being, like a year and 2 or 3 months? I mean, I feel like an animated movie would be a no-brainer. It would be great. I would love to see it. That is my end goal of DCX Sonic, is to see an animated movie. That would be amazing. Oh, I would probably explode. All right, my balls would be on the floor. I would just die. All right, that's the case. And the next thing as a wishlist item is toys. I don't know who would produce it. I don't know if McFarlane would do it. I don't know if Jax would do it. I don't know. Hell, Mattel even has the rights for DC now, coming into 2026. So they might even make them. I don't know. God, I hope they don't. If I was to make an educated guess, I would say Jax would make it. I think that would make the most sense. And I would love to see toys. I would definitely collect all of them. My goal throughout this whole run is I want to have most, if not all, of the merchandise. I want to have all the variant covers that I can get, all the toys, everything like that. Any piece of promo that they have, I want. I'm all about this DCX Sonic. I'm very excited. And now, I kind of want to talk about just what I think will happen in the series. And this is very early predictions. I don't have much to say about it. But my idea, if you've seen the covers, then our Sonic characters are interacting with the DC characters. They're not inherently just wearing the costumes and all that. They have some interaction. So my guess is that there's gonna be some like fuse or something that concocts the Sonic heroes or Sonic characters. Where are Sonic heroes? The Sonic characters and the DC characters. If I was to get, maybe through Chaos Energy, maybe Darkseid's gonna do some fuck shit. Beats me. It's gonna be good, whatever happens. I am so excited for the series. I hope you guys are. I definitely am. And I would love for you guys to come along with this. I will be posting on here every issue, either when it comes out or the day after, posting a review with spoilers and not spoilers, all of that fun stuff. And I also have a Discord server if you'd like to talk in there. I think that the link should be in the description. And Twitter. If you want to reach out to me on Twitter, I think that my link would also be there. I'll be posting about DCX Sonic there. So, yeah. I'm very excited to do this with you guys. It's going to be great. I'm not going to waste your time anymore. So, I will hopefully see you this Wednesday or Thursday. Whenever I make the video. But thank you for watching, and bye.